So we're gonna make a little veggie sushi roll. Have my nori. I'm gonna do on the interior, I'm gonna do a quick pickled red onion, pickled carrots. I have avocado and broccoli sprouts, some ginger. I'm gonna do a quick little shallot roast. I have a soy sauce that I'm gonna put some lemon in to pretend that I'm making ponzu. And then I have a little tahini sauce that I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that later. Okay, so one of my favorite things to do is a quick pickle. It's because I love vinegary things. And so my favorite thing are Japanese pickles. Japanese pickles. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to get them in some vinegar and salt. That's it. Like, I don't go crazy. I'm not boiling the pickle or the vinegar and the salt and everything. I'm just chopping up these little sticks of carrots. See, they're about that big. You could even make them smaller, but I'm not trying to spend too much time doing this because I'm hungry always. I'm just always hungry. I just need food right away. And I love flavor. So one of the things that I'm gonna do is layer flavor by doing a roasted with this vinegar. So I'm gonna make the shallots into a little, okay, here. So what I'm doing with quick pickle is I'm using red wine vinegar, not a rice vinegar, even though it's an Asian dish, because I just like my pickles in red wine vinegar. So I'm just putting some salt and vinegar, setting those carrots in. I'm just gonna leave them as long as it takes me to do the rest of the stuff. And I'll just do that too. Put some salt up in there. This is kosher salt, by the way. You know, I love a Maldon salt, but kosher salt is what you use to pickle. Or do anything that has to do with seasoning. As I've said before, kosher is the best. I'm gonna find my little compost bowl because you want to compost. So I just cut off a little flat surface on the bottom of my onion so that it can stand by itself while I slice it. And now I want to slice it thin so it pickles quicker. Too thick and it'll take a little longer. And I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to wear my glasses because it's a little annoying. Okay, let's go into there, and you just submerge all those little red onions into the red wine vinegar, and you just leave them there. Okay, now I'm gonna do my shallot because I wanna get my shallot cooking. And I love shallots because I love, they're oniony enough for me. They're not too strong in flavor. They really do the job, and their sugars are so nice when you roast them. They do something a little bit different than all onions do. A little milder, a little sweeter. So usually what I do with my shallots, I want them to like be even in size. So I just cut it down the middle, and then I cut all these little lines right here, and then I just go and see, there they all are. See how perfectly the same uniform shape they are. The thing about shape sizes, the smaller you cut something, the more flavor you get out of it, because the more sugars you're releasing from the vegetable, and there's more of it, more surface. A little bit more of my Abilene, really quick. And now I'm gonna wear my glasses because I can't see anything. People, when scraping anything off of a cutting board, always use the back of the knife. Do not use your blade. Arg. Okay, so when you're cooking an onion, anything like an onion or shallot, I should have done this first. You want to make sure your oil is really hot before you put it in. They're still cooking. You don't want them to cook anymore. You know what you do? You just get them out of the oil. Out of that oil. See, now they're starting to burn a little bit. I caught them just in time. There we go. Yes, beauties. Yes, beauties. Okay. So I'm just gonna set this to the side a little bit. I'm gonna let that oil keep you don't wanna hit your handles of your hot pans with oil in it because it would suck if hot oil went everywhere. And I'm going to take these little suckers out. Ooh, they may have got too crispy. A little bit crispy. Left them a little bit too long. That's what you get when you just blab in your mouth. Okay. Let me see, let me see, let me taste. I'm not had it. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad. No, I'm gonna keep them. Okay. So now, with the rest of this, now my pickled onions and my pickled carrots, they are, see how these have softened up? Remember when they were started, they were, harder. They were like onions. But now, they're pickled onions. You see what they taste like. I love vinegar so much. So one thing you might want to do, if you're not a psycho who just like drinks vinegar, you can take them and just like strain them a little bit on a paper towel to get a little bit of the excess vinegar out. Because I don't put any sugar or anything in it. Most pickles, people like to put like a little sugar into it. This is just straight salt, baby. Same with these carrots. Carrots, that's from the vinegar. That's nothing bad. Just like the mother from the vinegar. So now I have those guys. So now I'm gonna take my nori. I'm gonna put it down and then take my avocado. That one's not so great, that one's better. So listen, everybody has their way of cutting an avocado. Mine is I try not to cut my hand because I see the way a lot of people cut avocados and it really worries me. So I'm just cutting down the middle and I'm never letting the knife get near my hand, right? I'm just like sliding the avocado on the blade, not wrapping the blade around the avocado. Should just spin open, right? Now, I know people talk about like taking your knife and whacking the pit. Please do not ever do that with your knife. It's crazy to me that you would just like whack something hard with the edge of your knife. Instead, what you're gonna do is cut down like that. Again, moving the avocado around the blade. Now you just break it open. Guess what, people? You just pull it out with your fingers, just like that. It's almost like I felt like I went into the heart, just pulled it out. Okay. The other part of cutting an avocado, I see people cut an avocado in their palm of their hands and they're doing this. Psychotic. It's just crazy. Holding the avocado on one end, look at my hands nowhere near that. I turn it around to the other side, nowhere near it. Guess what I have? Pull this back. This avocado. Avocados can be so weird sometimes. You think they're like perfect and you open them up and they're just like mushy. Anyhow, I eat them no matter how they come. Now you've got like a deck of cards. Now I have my avocado slices. So what I'm gonna do is rinse my fingers in that avocado first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a smaller nori. So I'm just gonna do half of this. I love the perforated edges. Just so fun, I love perforated. And I'm going to lay my avocado in there. Like that. And then I'm gonna do like a little pickled dude in there. I'd get a little bit of carrot, a little bit of the broccoli sprouts. Oh, do want a little bit of ginger too. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Guys, pardon me. Excuse me. Ginger coming through. Wah. Okay, you can go back. There you go. And then I'm gonna put your sauce. I love ponzu sauce. Ponzu is basically like soy sauce with a citrus. Usually a yuzu citrus, which is a Japanese lemon, kind of both. So my kind of like cheat for a ponzu when I can't find one that I like, or if I go to a sushi restaurant who is like totally dead set against me having what I want and only want me to have soy sauce or not put ponzu onto my sushi, you know those ones? I'll always make my own ponzu, which I just take the soy sauce, squeeze a little bit of lemon into it, like that. And then you add a tiny bit of water to water it down. I'd say about 2 tablespoons to that much there. And then you just kind of mix it together. And you got yourself a little ponzu sauce, a little makeshift ponzu sauce. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there for my dipping sauce. I need my tahini. God damn it, tahini, where'd you go? Okay, let me see. Tahini is just basically sesame butter. I'm gonna put a little bit in there. Tahini, it's made from sesame seed oils. Sesame seeds, I mean. So, you know, it kind of goes really well with the Asian of it all. I'm just gonna do a little, here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just making this up as I go. I'm gonna put a little ponzu in there. I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy like that. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. I have no idea what it's gonna taste like. I'm guessing. That's half of cooking. I'm just gonna put it inside because I feel like it. I'm not really a recipe follower. I kind of just make shit up as I go. Let's see. Let's make this little nori. It's just like a little burrito. I don't know how to roll sushi. I'm not, zero skills in that. But I know how to roll shit up and put it in my mouth. And here it goes. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's yummy. Mm-hmm. Crunchy. Mmm. Pickly. And by the way, I didn't make a big deal about the broccoli sprouts. That wasn't something I was like, these broccoli sprouts are gonna like make the dish. But I think they make the dish. They're so good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. A couple of other things about this. You don't want a ton of tahini, just enough. And I'm glad I mixed it with the ponzu because you kind of thinned it down and doubled the flavor with the dipping. And also, I missed it. Hold on a second. I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm just gonna look at, this is about how much food, how fun food is. You just eat it however you want. I'm gonna put a little bit of that shallot gold on there. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Flavor layer. Delicious. Oh, yummy. Mmm. Mmm. And that's just like tops it off. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna make another.